I'm Hazel. It's Saturday today, which makes it time to sit down and catch up on the WoW news of the week, what I have been up to, and answer some of your questions. This week, patch 10.2.7 is about to come out. It is releasing with this upcoming reset. It is important to know that this patch release is not the War Within pre-patch, and this date is also not specifically the launch of Panda Remix. The Panda Remix info is in the patch, but the Panda Remix event does not actually start until May the 16th. However, patch 10.2.7 does have other neat things to look forward to, including Troll and Draenei Heritage Armor, some new story quests, some new hair colors for Cold Tyrans, and some other quality of life improvements. One of those improvements coming in the new patch is the new Hunter Stable UI. It looks like this, and it is a clear view of your hunter pets. There is a dedicated slot over here on the right for you to select your BM Hunter's animal companion if you like. The whole thing is searchable, it's sortable, it looks lovely, and generally it is much nicer to use than the old UI. Your hunter pets are still separate on a per character basis, and I don't see that changing anytime soon, but you shall be able to view and sort and look through them on a much nicer scale. If they were trying to make hunter pets more account-wide, and just for record, this is all like hypothetical, if they ever did want to do that, I don't know if they would, because hunter pets are like pretty personal to the hunter, and many people like to make many different hunters and have them all have their own stables. But I don't know if it would kill anybody if there was like, I don't know, like a hunter stable slot that was like a warbank one that you could kind of, what if you just want to move a spirit beast around on? Like you tamed a really rare one on some hunter that you haven't played in ages and you want to just like scooch it, to like a more current hunter or a different race of hunter. It's not something they've said that they're doing as far as I know, but it's a neat idea. Other things going on this week, the May trading post is now available because the month of May is now here. You can fill the bar this month to earn these lovely golden monarch butterfly wings. This is a back piece that anybody can wear, and it looks lovely alongside lots of lovely floral weapons that they've made available on the vendor for only 300 tender each. So if you like the trading post, make sure to get in and do your shopping. And a special mention to my new favorite battle pet available this month, Pokey. I don't really know what he is, but I'm glad he's here. Other stuff going on in live WoW, the Northrend Cup is now live and will be until May the 13th. This is a brand new set of dragon races that you can participate in Northrend and another chance to earn Riders of Azeroth badges. They've also made a new colorway of the Drake Racers Transmog available on the vendor for you to purchase freshly. So it looks like this. If you're interested in this, you can pick up the quest near the dragon customization area in Valdrakken, and you don't have to be particularly good at dragon races, you just have to be able to finish them. If you do all of the races once and you don't have to get gold on them or anything, you'll get 80 badges for doing the quest, and there's nothing stopping you from doing that on a couple of characters if you want to buy everything possible on the vendor. That is absolutely how I've done it. In the War Within news this week, over in the latest alpha notes, we found out that class set tokens from legacy raids, so Shadowlands and earlier, are going to be Warbound. So if you're running an old raid and you get a tier token that you can't use, you will be able to stick it in your warbank so that an alt that you have of one of those classes can take it and then get that tier piece. They did emphasize that this is for old content only. You cannot do this in current content because that would be broken. Also new to the War Within Alpha this week, they've put out engineering testing and notably unveiled potion bombs. They talked about them a little bit in the patch notes. The deal with this is that you do not need to be an engineer to use them. They're just crafted by engineers. It's an item that you throw on the ground to give a combat buff to up to 5 targets hit. The buff could be damage done, healing taken, or movement speed. Using one of these potion bombs does consume your potion cooldown, but not the potion cooldowns of the people hit. And in general, this seems like a great tool to have, especially if you're a support player that tends to not use your potion cooldown. If you want some extra juice for the group, it might be a nice thing to pick up and have on hand. And it's a consumable that engineers can make to sell to make gold so they're less broke. The third thing I like about it is that it is a sneaky way for healers to incentivize groups to stack once in a while for healing. You can be like, listen, just clump in for a second. You'll get a great buff. And if, your boo-boos get better, then don't worry about it. And then in my life this week, I finished my Keystone Master achievement. I admit that I very much rushed it to get it over with as quickly as possible so that I could be well clear of it before Pandaria Remix comes out on the 16th, because I just want nothing floating around in my peripheral gaming vision to distract me from leveling furiously through Panda again and then collecting all of the stuff. I will say that I had fun seeing the Dragonflight dungeons again, and I had fun not only healing them, but I also DPS'd a few of them. It was pretty neat. I might try to keep a Shadow Spec like actually properly set up and maybe keep some gear around for it in the War Within in case anybody ever needs me to DPS anything. And then questions for this week. Amy Clark wants to know, I have seen a lot about the mounts and transmog that will be available in Remix. Do you know if there will also be pets? So in testing, there was like a distinct lack of pets on the vendors. That doesn't mean that there won't be any, but it was looking a little sparse. However, there are 2 new pets in the journal that are tagged as from Remix, and they're these ones. There's the Astral Emperor Serpentling, and then there's the Muskpaw Calf, and both of these are tagged as being available from meta achievements that you can do in Remix. So at least 2 new pets, very cute. The Muskpaw Calf in particular looks lovely. I am a bit surprised that there's like 30 plus new mounts and only 2 new pets, but I also have like enough pets, so maybe it's fine. And then Aberick wants to know, what do you plan on maining during MoP Remix, and do you plan on leveling multiple characters? So I'm going to play a priest first because I want to see what it's like to heal through the dungeons and the raids. It's something that like vaguely approaches current difficulty. Vaguely. I think the MoP Remix content's going to kind of fall over, but still, I want to heal. And I think to keep it fresh, I'm going to play a Darkspear Troll, a male Darkspear Troll priest, just so it's got like a different vibe from my existing plethora of priests. And then after that, I definitely want to level at least 1 more character because it seems like if I'm going to stack up all of this experience gain onto the cloak, you know, I'm going to get all these buffs and have the second character start with a really strong cloak. I got to start at least 1 extra character just so I can see how fun it is to start, you know, like with a head start. So I'm probably going to make a hunter of some description unless I talk myself into like making a panda Mistweaver monk or something, but I don't usually pass up a good opportunity to level another hunter. And then Nick Pez wants to know, will all the transmog from quest rewards be granted automatically for already completed quests or with future completion? Or do we still have to complete all quests with all 4 armor types? So I will start by apologizing for not knowing part of this. I do not know if this will work retroactively. However, in the War Within, it is now confirmed that completing a quest will award you with all of the transmog that quest could have awarded, even if it's not for your armor type. So there will be no more need to have 4 characters to collect all of the quest transmog. I hope that's retroactive, but even if it's not, that makes me feel a lot better about collecting the questing sets from the War Within when all I have to do is hit each quest once on any character and then have all of those like weapons and armors and everything. It's great. And that has been the week. Thank you very much for watching. If you have questions for a news video, please pop it in the comments and include the word question to help me find it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.